Okay.
I'm going to check if it is on this end.
Okay. So you guys put the new stream link in the comments?
I will.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry I'm not looking at you.
The thumbnail is a close-up of my hand.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it was facing back cam and I was holding the camera. But I changed it. It should, let's see, I saved changes.
So,
it should have the same picture and name.
Okay.
There's no thumbnail on it currently.
Oh, so no thumbnail.
I just saved it, so people may or may not.
Okay.
It just depends. I just copied the link. I'm trying to find the link to the old.
I'll just let you do it.
Okay, it'll also just say, like, upcoming. Let's see here.
What? Now my iPad's being weird. You gotta love technology. So I need to go to the new stream too.
Mm-hmm. I said, here's new link. Okay.
Okay, there you go. I can see it.
Yay.
I bet I don't think they're looking at the side of my face. Well, yeah, they're looking at the side of my face in the new stream. So I need to go to the new stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to go find my own new stream.
I think Chase already donated in this one.
Oh, no.
Let me double check before we go. Yeah, he already did. He already donated before we even started. Okay, copy. Paste.
So is it this one? No, I don't see the new stream, kiddo.
If you just go to your, I see you. If you just go to your page, on your homepage, it's the thing, it says you're live.
Yeah, it doesn't, I can figure it out later. Should we just go live?
We are.
I mean, we are live, but I mean, should I start? And then I can get my iPad set up later?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it.
Okay. So, well, I need it, though. I need it for the bird.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, guys, I think we're live. No, I need the bird.
Oh, I was going to say, it's right there.
No, I know, but what?
No, don't take my chair.
Hey, friends. Happy Wednesday, Friends Day. We had a bumpy start. YouTube was wanting us to have someone join the live stream with us, and it wouldn't let us out of that loop. So thank you for your patience. We love hanging out with all of you. We're gonna paint a nuthatch tonight. I've had a couple of these on my bird feeder. The link to this photo is in this video's description. It's on Pixabay. I've also had the nuthatches that are white-chested and all black on the top. Emily is here with me tonight, saving the day.
Hello.
And then here, Em, if you want to get my iPad stream set up, I'm going to grab the phone and fly us over to my art table so we can get started and have some fun. I can do the whole phone thing, hun.
Okay.
I just called you hun on the live stream.
There.
Oh, you did it that fast?
Yeah.
That's why she thinks I'm the problem with the other part. I might have done something when I set up the live stream. It might be my fault, but I like to blame YouTube. Well, I hope everybody's having a good night. It's hot here, and then I feel, and it's humid, and I feel so bad saying it's hot here because some people have it so much hotter. It's like, whoa. Okay, and we do get this hot. I can even remember as a kid, but I didn't like it back then either. Okay, let's see what I've got going here. Make sure I got a little rattled, make sure it's right. Yep, I've got a 5" by 5" cradled wood panel from US Art Supply. I've got a link in this video's description to this and several other of the supplies I use just in case you guys are curious. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, thank you for using the Amazon link. We make a few pennies when you purchase through that link, but with all the links, your price stays the same. Okay, that always turns into more of a commercial than I intended. I printed out the photo to scale, trimmed it out, scribbled on the back of it with chalk pastel, and then taped it on at the top to my wood panel, and then traced it with a ballpoint pen. I've gotten that question lately, so I thought I'd try to remember to mention that once in a while. My colors. So I'm sort of following the reference photo with my colors, not exactly. I'm using primaries. Let's see, I don't really need that. So I have titanium white. Here's titanium white. They're all going to be Liquitex. You guys know this. Maybe it's just kind of like relaxing and soothing because I do this every time. Cad yellow medium hue. That's the yellow. I really like that yellow. quinacridone magenta. I like this instead of red. I like it. I like the oranges it makes with the yellows. It makes a pretty red with the yellow. Phthalo blue. I think this only comes in the basics. Somebody told me that on YouTube in the comments. And Mars black. All basics. All right, so then I took a big pile of yellow, just a little bit of quinacridone and made an orange. Pulled that out and put just like a speck of black in that orange, and it makes almost a raw sienna. I don't know how it's going to look on video. It's really close. Or you could just use raw sienna. And then I pulled that out. I wanted a yellower brown, so I did put a little quinacridone in it, some yellow in it, and a little more black. And then I came back and added even more yellow because I wanted a yellower brown. And then when I add a little black in it, it goes kind of gray-green. And then here, it looks a little more rusty. It might even be like not a red oxide. What's the other oxide? I don't know if I can think of it. Or like a burnt, nah, it's not dark enough for a burnt sienna, but it's in the ballpark. Oh, maybe it is kind of a red oxide. No, okay, stop. And then I started with the beak and the eye because they're so little, so I could see what I was doing. There's not a lot to it. And then one thing that I also did, which I like, is I already put on some white. So the bird is already working, so to speak, because I can see where my highlights are going. Oh, and before that, I didn't mention, sometimes people like to know the brush. I used this 3/4 inch filbert from Royal and Langnickel. It's their Menta line. And that was this color and some yellow and some white and a little bit of black every once in a while to get, or this color to get the background. But I did on purpose have a streak going this way because it mimics the beak. And then I have a streak kind of, I really almost should straighten it a little bit more because the leg and the beak mimic each other. So I have a couple streaks in the background. That could be way overthinking it, you guys. But if you know me, I use that term and I like to think it. One more color thought, and I think I'm done setting the table, Em. If you wanted the bird, the blue in the bird is very close to Prussian blue. You could use that right out of the tube. Should I keep talking, Em, or are you ready? I'm done setting the table.
Okay. Okay.
If you need time to think and type, I can keep going.
Okay. I have all the link or the descriptions on this one now, so it's all.
Thank you. And I'm gonna feel bad if I did something, or I already feel bad because I guess there's no way to know.
No. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah. I think it just got toggled somehow because the only thing it would it was only letting me invite a guest, and I had to wait for someone to join.
I know not to do that though. I might have. There's no way to know. But I'm the only party that set it up, so.
I know. And then the second one, once I did it, it was fine or whatever when I just set up the normal.
Yeah, I probably did. I just feel certain, but.
It's fine.
Let it go.
But in this chat,
I
got rid of the other one. I saw that Chase donated, which I don't know what's going to do with that because I just deleted that stream altogether, so.
Oh,
I assume it would still,
I bet it keeps it, yeah.
Maybe I'll tell them that it didn't work.
No.
And then...
Oh, unless you want me to pay you as well on the side, yeah.
But in this chat, so far we have Lori, Vivian, Suzanne, Deborah, Cindy, Marty, and Tinker.
Hey, Tinker. And I think we lost a couple.
I think we lost some peeps. So hello to all the other peeps we lost. Yeah, we do have 20 with us, so there's more peeps than are chatting.
Sorry about that, guys. We wanted to keep you awake. I'm just using a kneaded eraser to lighten up the chalk pastel. I don't know if I really need to. Well, that was an eventful start for us. And it's like you don't want to end the stream because we lose you guys.
I know. I was like, oh, what do I do? I wonder if I could have gone in. I didn't even take... it was quicker to make a new one. I wonder if I can go in on the back end and change it.
Oh, like on my computer or your computer?
Yeah, I don't think I have that capability on the computer.
I don't know.
Because I think it's like once it's there, it's there.
I change it. So I set up on my phone, but then I go in and change. Oh, you know what? I'm just sure it wasn't. Because I went in and changed it on the computer and add all the information.
Yeah, I don't think there's an option to do anything like that on the computer.
Oh, okay.
I think once you've set it up, that's the type you've set up, and then
that's it.
and then you can like change the bio and stuff. Yeah.
I was trying to save myself again.
Yeah, I can't change anything like that on here.
Okay. Well, sorry guys, and thank you for your patience. Let's see. I'm gonna start. I was like, where should I start? Actually, let's go up inside and brush. Let's start with, I'm going to make this wood. The reference photo has moss on it or something, but I'm just going to make it wood. I might, if I have time, put moss on it, but it's really, I really like the wood better than the moss. How many times have I said wood and moss here? The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a grayer brown. I've got some rusties here, which is pretty. I'm going to shift at least some of my brown. That might be too much black. And I'm also, maybe I'll make it even a little redder. I'm going to grab a little yellow because I'm scared about how much black I have there. I scared myself again. So the microphone cords are pulling, but is that okay?
If you need to pull them more towards you, you can.
No, I can just see them moving and looking tight.
Yeah, they're just tangled from all the moving around.
Okay.
But I think like I have enough slack. I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, I've got, well, oh, I see. Maybe it's just kind of, oh, and they're kind of going over Freckles' house. Oh, they are tangled.
Yeah. I can untangle them.
Nah. As long as we're okay. As long as we don't unplug sound.
Oh, there we go. I untangled it. I jiggled it and untangled.
Yay. Well, now I'm going to make a little more. There's a lot of ways you can make brown. I just like to make orange and then add black. Because I don't have to think about it. It's just how I do it. I should actually do maybe a video sometime so I can learn and practice all the different ways to make brown. I'm just laughing because it's been one of those days where like, this? No, this? You know, it's like problem solve. I don't know. I think some people say like there's a full moon or something, you know.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah. I was thinking more werewolves and moons, but yeah. People do say that, don't they? Mm-hmm. I'm going to flip my paper towel over. All right, let's get moving.
And grooving.
It's already 6:21.
I know, we burned some time.
Does your head hurt?
No.
Mine actually feels better. I was telling them
the adrenaline, it just sent adrenaline to your brain.
Maybe, or I took a big swig of Diet Coke. So I could fill it up with water. Oh, maybe I want to just go dark. I had some white there, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about that either. After I said that, I'm going to grab a small brush. This is a 1/2 inch flat from Royal & Langnickel. And this is a number 2 round from Princeton. I don't know where to set that. I'm going to go around the toes so I don't lose them. We'll put a little shadow in there. Go ahead.
Tinker says, have you two been watching any good TV shows lately? We finished Marvelous Miss Maisel, which I would recommend to everybody and anybody, especially if you like Gilmore Girls, because it's written by the same lady.
Yeah, that was fun.
And Chase and we finished season 2 of Bear.
Me too.
The Bear on Hulu, but I think it's technically FX or something.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
But it's only on Hulu, which confused me. I don't know if like Hulu owns FX or the other way around.
They probably.
And then we just started on Amazon Prime last night. We started Jury Duty, which I've seen on TikTok and stuff for a long time. It's like The Office vibes. That's how it's filmed, or like Office or Parks and Rec, or even Modern Family, I guess, because they do those weird interviews or whatever in Modern Family as well, like to camera interviews.
Oh, they break the fourth wall.
And everyone is an actor. Like literally everyone in the show is an actor except for one dude that just thinks he was called for jury duty and then gets sequestered
Oh.
And they explain the cameras by saying that they're doing a documentary on like the judicial system or something like that, what it's like to be a part of a jury. And so that's why he thinks he's being interviewed in cameras and things like that. But it's funny because it's just to think if that person, like the characters that they've put in were actually real life people, and how, I think his name's Robert. I'm not sure how the one guy that's not an actor reacts to everything is quite hilarious. Like there's this guy that's definitely supposed to annoy him and makes all these weird gadgets and like is the room next to him and tries, and I think is supposed to be trying to annoy him a lot, but he just finds him endearing and it's so funny, and he shows them like the Bugs Life movie because he's like an inventor like Flick in the movie. And it's actually kind of sweet. But Chase was cracking up at that last night.
Oh, I didn't think, is Chase here?
I don't think so. I don't think he got the memo.
We dumped him.
Yeah, we dumped him.
I was going to thank him for the super chat. Well, I'm going to watch that. I was going to put that on my list, but I don't know if it is. I need to remember to write jury duty down.
It's funny. It's very much Office, but he, like, the one guy doesn't know that it's not all real. And so it's just an extra layer of like, oh my God, the insanity that he must feel.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember seeing previews or something someplace.
Yeah, I've seen previews, and I finally just
Hulu.
turned it on.
Okay.
Probably we saw previews watching Marvelous Miss Maisel because it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, probably both saw it at the same time.
I know I saw previews all over TikTok and stuff too.
Oops. Nothing wrong with the white. I'm just realizing I want to go darker there. What are you guys watching?
Yeah, because we have an infinite list of TV recommendations.
Well, and there's a writer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the writer's strike is
writer
happening.
and actor.
So
yeah.
Nothing new is going to be coming out for a while. So
I was thinking I was going to use your Kindle subscription.
oh yeah.
I just haven't. I've been so busy, which is all right. But I have not had time.
Mm-hmm.
I even have a book saved on a window in my iPad that I heard recommended that I want to watch.
Ooh, so if you also have book recommendations, so Chase is going on a work trip, and I'm tagging along. So then it's like, we pay for like a third of a vacation because they pay for hotel, or we're tacking on a couple extra days, so we pay for a few days of hotel. But we're paying for they're paying for hotel mostly. They'll pay for Chase's meals, like Ubering somewhere.
You don't get to eat.
Yeah. Ubering somewhere, that kind of stuff. Like, we just had to pay for my flight. And what else? Oh, so I read on my phone and it's fine at home, but like it's kind of hard, or it sucks a lot of battery. So if I'm alone during the day, I bought a Kindle on Amazon Prime Day or whatever that was because it was on sale.
Yeah, I think it was Prime Day or something.
And then it came with 3 months of unlimited
Oops,
Kindle or whatever.
That Kindle is cool. I haven't seen one in a long time since your grandparents had them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're older. Those Kindles are old.
Yeah, I like it. In a way, it forces me to actually read the books. I can't leave the app and then go into like TikTok, or I get a notification on it, and then all of a sudden I'm in Instagram, or I'm replying to a text, or
right, a work thing pops up.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Your mom calls.
Oh, both Lori and Tinker say Sweet Magnolias on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Tinker says she just watched the 3rd season of Sweet Magnolias.
Write it down for me.
I'm Googling it.
She's not going to write, she's going to Google.
Oh, what's her face in it?
I don't know what's her face.
We watched what did we watch with her in it? The woman that plays Dana Sue Sullivan. What is she in that we know? I also recognize the girl that plays Maddie.
There, I have a branch in, for the most part.
Let's see.
I actually didn't get nervous when the live didn't work.
Oh,
I kind of relaxed because I've had such a hectic day. I'm just like, oh, good, I got an extra 10. Everybody else had to wait for me, though.
The girl that plays, like, her name's Maddie in this show, is the oldest daughter in Reba, the TV show.
Oh.
Cheyenne. She plays Cheyenne. That's the Reba's daughter that gets, oldest daughter that's pregnant.
That's right. She marries,
and she marries the dingus guy.
Yeah,
or she's with the dingus
Shameless.
guy. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Nolias. Oh, yes, Drop Dead Diva. But before I got to Dana Sue's actress, Tina replied, "Do you remember Drop Dead Diva? We watched that years ago. I was in like probably, we might have been in like the apartment when I lived with Jack."
I feel like I should, but it's not coming.
It's like the woman. So in the first episode,
I'm picturing Dead to Me, which is my problem.
It's very like Ugly Betty vibes in a way. It was like the show that the woman was like some famous model-y, I don't know, or maybe not famous, but some model, gorgeous woman, and then she dies, but when she gets like, so she gets up halfway to heaven kind of thing, and then she gets pushed back down to earth, but she gets put in someone else's body.
A little bit now.
A little bit. It's that actress, the main girl in that show, is in this.
I may have put the gray too many places now.
I think we'll. Okay, I wrote it down. We'll have to watch.
Thank you.
Oh, Leanne says, "Found you, LOL."
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, Leanne. We played like tag or something. I was gonna say something else. But
we hopped. We
went to a new bar.
Yeah.
And didn't tell you. Well, we did post it Emily posted it in the stream, but.
Marty says, "I pay for all the services and then I just watch YouTube." That's me. We have like.
Well, we share.
We do. We are sharing people. So, like Chase pays for Disney Plus, and we technically get Hulu through our Spotify.
So
we have Amazon because Amazon Prime. And Chase's parents pay for HBO.
Yeah, I don't get all the benefits you get.
And YouTube TV. So Chase has an account on the YouTube TV. And then you are Netflix and Peacock.
And I'm either going to get Apple TV, or I might finish the new or I might do the new season of Outlander on Stars. I think that's, Stars.
Is Outlander also somewhere else? Because I thought I saw it.
Yeah, but you can pay, like, through Prime.
Oh, okay, maybe it was just prompting me to do that, and I got a suggestion.
I think. Of course, I was wrong about the stream today.
It's fine.
Oh.
It's okay.
It takes me a while to let go. And I'm focusing on the... So I like to paint really slow, which I know you guys know. You guys are all besties here. I'm trying not to, for your sake of time. But I could spend an hour just on the wood. Oops, that's a little too watery, maybe. Wipes off my brush. Try it again. No, maybe it's not.
Oh, did I show you or tell you that I patched I didn't rip them off, but I got the hooks all off the wall in the entryway.
I saw a photo.
Oh, okay.
Because you rearranged and brought a thing upstairs. And
I'm going to sand those when I get home and do a little patch paint and see if I'm really, like, I don't even care if it looks, like, bad. I really don't want to have to paint that hole.
No, but at least you've got some ladders now.
Yeah, true.
Better than that shaky wood ladder.
I painted my whole bedroom, the master, in that
ladder. And you did that ladder. I did the safe ladder. If you want to just get rid of it, you can. Dad bought a new ladder.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I told him that you still have it, and he's like, you should get rid of it.
That thing's a hazard. You need to get rid of that.
And he was on the new ladder when he fixed the basketball hoop for the new neighbor kid.
Ooh.
the plastic around it, because there was like a plastic frame on the basketball hoop, was so old and been out in the elements since we moved here. Because that used to be a portable basketball hoop. Dad just stuck it on the permanent pole.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we had it at the other house.
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, you were only in kindergarten.
5, yeah.
I think I might stop playing with this. Let's just see how it looks.
So you just like cut it off?
But it was it was just falling. So they were playing basketball and these chunks are coming down, which we didn't know. And then we're like, I found a chunk, he found a chunk, and we're like, what are these chunks of plastic, dried, brittle? Like you could take this big plastic piece and go, and it was just crumbling because of the weather, the years, you know.
Yeah. The kids are probably like, why is it raining plastic?
Well, what's funny is I don't think they stopped playing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay. You know,
they didn't mind a little plastic rain.
At least, you know, Mom didn't come over, wasn't mad, you know, why are you trying to injure my children? I think the kids probably were afraid to say anything.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I would have stopped playing, but I also would have thought I broke it, not like that basketball hoop is probably as old as me.
They probably did. I mentioned it to her the other day, and I'm like, hey, okay, stop playing, and I keep playing. All right, let's work on the feet. We're gonna kind of work from the bottom up, because the feet are on top of the wood, the feathers are on top of the legs and the feet. So I'm going to go down to I need to mix. I need to stop talking about, I don't know, we kind of want a pinky color, but we kind of want, actually maybe we want orange. I might have started with the wrong, of course we could do pink. You don't have to follow the reference photo. You could have a pink legs. Maybe we actually want more orange. Oops, this is when you want your palette on the right, but having it on the left keeps me from dragging my bracelet and my hand through it. That's actually kind of a fun color. Let's go with that.
Tinker says, when Calls the Heart and Heartland, those are 2 shows I enjoy that are feel good and family friendly. Have you watched the Heartland?
I've watched all of Heartland. I like the horses.
You like it's the horses.
It's like in the Canadian foothills.
Yeah. Every time you're just like, it's kind of just like soap opera drama, but the horses.
I like the horses. I like the scenery. They do a little drone footage once in a while. I always like the scenery. I'm watching Virgin River. I haven't watched it in a while. I like the scenery.
You're a scenery lady.
It's soap opera or period piece. I'm like, oh, that's how they did that. I bet is what you know. Like, oh,
that's how they got electricity in a home that old.
Yeah.
For which one is that? That would be Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or that's how they had to run the string. I'll say string, the rope through the whole house so the bell would ring. I'm like, what do you do when the rope breaks? How do you thread it? You know?
And how do you know, I guess? I guess you
find
them later and you're like, why didn't you come when I called you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're fired.
You find out when you're fired?
I watched Downton Abbey once or twice before the pandemic, and then I watched it a total of 4 times, and I'm like, okay, the 4th time I was like, I've seen it enough. It's been enough. But the details held me for almost 4 times through. Even though I know, who lives, who dies, what happens. I don't know if that's like kind of sad or, I don't know, or amazing. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good foot color. I think this brown's going to be too dark, but let's, yeah, I knew that was going to scare me. I'm going to grab a little peachy. Oh, and I want to keep laying my hand on there, but it's damp. Hopefully I'm in frame too. And that leg just grew on me. That happens a lot. We might be okay. Or I could take the background. Oh, hey, Freckles. Freckles is my cat if you're watching in the replay or you're new. She's right under my chair now. I can try to skinny it up. That's almost, oh, that's pretty close in color. Maybe you won't worry about it. Just let it dry and come back. Put more value on it then. Can you see, Emily, if you're not too busy, see what she's doing?
She's sitting under your, again, near your stool.
Just looking?
Just sitting and looking.
Okay.
But yeah, if you do put your foot down, you're about to kick her in the noodle.
Okay. Right. Let's do it in layers. I was trying to do it too wet on wet. He's got, I think it's a he, little feathers that come down over the leg. I'm going to paint leg. Oops, I might have just went off. It's easier for me, but I think also it's easier to pull a line than to push a line. And then you just kind of sneak up to the edge. Maybe that's a little too thin. Only because I'm not getting good coverage.
Tinker says, just watched Pride and Prejudice last night. Love period pieces. I missed out on that cake. Like, there's this cake that I've been seeing all over online where, because the line where she's like, I'm 27. I'm already a burden to my parents. I have no money and no prospects. I think I said that backwards, but people are doing that like as a checklist on a cake. So I'm 27, check mark. I have no money, check mark. I have no prospects, check mark. And I'm already a burden to my parents, check mark. They do that for their 27th birthday.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen Pride and Prejudice?
No.
Mr. Darcy. Oh, no, Anne. You would like it.
Yeah, I probably would. I just forget about it.
Tinker also says the music for those types of shows and movies is just so much better and moving. Yeah, it's like floaty and like more, I don't know, is it like symphony-y? I picture like the horses running and like it's just big music, you know?
Yeah, I think so. I can't. I'm painting and sometimes it comes to me and sometimes it doesn't, you know? I suppose it's period music too, so yeah.
True.
Could be Baroque depending on when and time. Mm-hmm. Like Vivaldi.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I was going to whistle it. Spring, summer, and fall are the popular ones you hear in commercials and stuff. Okay, there's a little piece, but I don't know if I need it. There's actually 3 toes going this way, but I think they have 4. How many toes does a bird have? I'm going to put one on, and then if it's not right, that'll be like an Easter egg. See if somebody says anything. That's a pretty good color. I'm making some gray. Are we in frame? Yep. It is easier to paint a little bit bigger. They used to ask me, you know, should they paint a big painting or paint more little ones or something. What was that? Was that the question, Em? Something like, you know, is it better to paint a big painting or paint small ones?
Oh, yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
It was paint medium small ones because once they get too small, sometimes the details get harder to handle like this. Mm-hmm. But if the more paintings you get under your belt, the more practiced, just like shooting free throws or hitting golf balls, you'll improve faster. Yeah, I don't think I'm improving, but I keep looking back going, oh, yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, but I don't see it, and I don't know it. And sometimes I have some duds or things I don't like, or I have quite a few duds or things I don't like. And then they sell. The duds sell. I think that's so funny. Like, what I think is a dud sells. I just had a conversation with an artist about that the other day. I'm like, my duds sell. He just started laughing.
I'm slow at reading the chat today because I maybe you'll know because I'm not sure I know what Gravy's comments in reference to. It says, I think it's something about us watching watching TV, and I think I vaguely remember the comment you made, but I not for sure. But maybe
I see his 3 in 1 and then 3 front and 1 back, but I don't know what that's.
If you know your family history and local community history, then it's not sad. Yet if we don't know our family but know more about fiction, IMO, it's sad. In my opinion, it's sad.
Oh, I just went through a whole bunch of my family stuff.
Yeah. Well, no. But I think I vaguely remember what that's in reference to. But he'll remind me.
It is. I would have a real hard. You do really well at chat. I'd have a hard time following it and then helping me, and I don't multitask.
Oh, and Tinker says Lord of the Rings music is pretty good too.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah, I like when people I think Lord of the Rings disguises better, but I've seen people do this slightly disguised either Harry Potter or Star Wars and Lord of the Rings music at their wedding. But I think the Lord of the Rings disguise is the best because it's pretty.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be darker.
Oh yes, okay, that's what I was thinking. It was in reference to. Gravy says when you said it was sad how much time you've spent rewatching Downton Abbey, that you've gotten through it 4 times.
I'm so sorry. I'm not keeping up. Yes, yeah. Well, I think it was a comfort thing too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the thing. People rewatch the same show.
I kept saying I wasn't scared or nervous, but it did freak me out the first time I went to the grocery store and it was so empty. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, ooh, it's like apocalyptic or something, which is way too dramatic, but I was still scared. And it just, and then, not everybody in your family is necessarily on the same page, and it was a little weird. And then watching something familiar like that, I think, is also part of it. Mm-hmm. Kind of like painting.
That's a thing. Having a comfort show.
Yep, I hadn't painted. I mean, I've been skipping some lives here and there, and I don't know if you've noticed, but we've skipped a couple of videos because I'm just swamped. And I'm like, all of a sudden, I haven't painted in 3 or 4 days, where I paint most days, maybe even 5 days. And all of a sudden, I sit down and paint a background and go, I feel better, Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, that does really help. And then it's enough of a challenge where I'm not bored with it. Like I've been doing crossword puzzles and word searches, and I get bored with them after a while. They're relaxing.
Yeah.
But there's enough of a chance. It's like I'd like puzzles better. Personally, not like there's a right or a wrong here. I just want a little white in here for the shadow. I got gray.
You're gonna turn into one of those ladies that literally has a designated puzzle table.
Oh yeah. Could order one of my puzzles off my website. Some of them would be hard.
I know.
Snow scene. Yes. There's way too much the same color.
Yeah.
I have a puzzle collection. It's not a collection's kind of a big word, but set up 4 puzzles. There's a few. Those would be better. But I've seen people order the hard ones, especially during the pandemic. I sold quite a few puzzles. And they're nice, thick pieces, and it comes in a really nice box. Somebody we know, one of our besties got a beat-up box, but she didn't want to return it. They would have exchanged it.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to picture.
I don't remember who it was. But
I think it was Susie.
I feel like it was, I think it was too.
Or is it Susie?
I don't know.
Might have been Susie.
I don't know. Okay.
Might have been Susie.
I'm going to take my mixed raw sienna color. Let's see what it does on top of the... So with a little painting and a little bird, you don't have to put in all the brush strokes. Or all the feathers, I mean. Oh, here, you guys would probably like it if I... And that's really not as dark as I want it.
Whenever you want to do break, I don't technically know what our 30-minute start time was.
Oh, yeah, it's probably been...
And I don't know if we talked about break, because we were basically talking right up to...
yeah, we were
talking literally right up to it, and I'm like, oh, it will be fast to get it going, and then all of a sudden it's like,
it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Works every time, but when you think it's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
That is so not fair. Yeah, I've got 42 minutes left on my watch. I might go a little longer here. Or go a little... I'm gonna...
Creepy says 39:14. That's how long we've been going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We like having you with us. That's funny. On top of a 20-minute, did it end up being 20-minute delay?
I mean, I pressed go, and then by the time I knew we were going, it was probably a couple extra minutes.
It didn't seem like it took that long. So you're saying no to 20 minutes?
I don't think it was quite 20. I think by the time you're at your table and, like, able to breathe and, like, look at the clock, yeah, it was about 20, but... Oh, Groovy says, I like being here, heart emoji.
Oh, good. No live next week. I'm thinking after next week we should be back to normal, sort of. When I say sort of, I think back to lives every Wednesday.
Yeah, just depends if you want to do a rogue live while I'm
Oh, Emily's going to be
gone.
gone. Yeah, we won't have one when Emily's gone. I went rogue and moved the camera all over the place. I don't know if you like that.
It was fine. It was funny because you just keep being like, oh, you can't stop me.
Yeah, I can do what I want.
Yeah.
I have control. I have control here.
Yeah, I felt like I don't know, when the parents check the Ring camera to see how the kids are behaving, and then
I wasn't behaving. I need to let that dry. I'm getting the shape. I'm a little nervous because my cupcake I needed more time, and I needed to start lighter before I started with the color and glazing and layers. And so I'm like, oh, and I still make basic mistakes all the time. You know, I'd just rather not do it on your time is all. That's a little watery. I must have walked too much water in my brush. Oh, surprise, because when you rinse out your brush, you should wipe it off on a rag or a paper towel or something, and I never do it. I really need to get in that habit. But when I would see stuff on YouTube like, don't mix water in your acrylic paints, or don't put too much water, or don't put more, and I'm like, I'm really bad with the water, and then I've never had a problem. And then I found that article, I can't remember where it's from, and I pinned it in the Facebook group. I'm like, I knew it was okay. Especially when I have all this paint on the background, and I'm going to put paint on top, and then I put a gel gloss layer. I mean, I just really sandwich it in there. So I'm just kind of looking at my reference photo a little bit and kind of playing with brushstroke direction. It'll save feathers without me doing too much. I need to get the wings on before I do what I just did here. Okay, we'll do a quick commercial, even though I'd rather get more of the bird done first. So no live next week, August 2nd, 2023, in case you're watching, a year later in the replay. I wanted to thank Brentwood, Missouri. They bought a Winnie the Pooh balloon print on my online print store. The link is in this video's description. It's pixels.com is the main website. It's a sister company with Fine Art America. And then interestingly, I sold Woozle Hunting phone case to Signal, Montana, Tennessee.
That would be so cute.
Did I say Brentwood, Missouri for the first one?
Yes.
So it's not the same person, but I sold two of the 19...
Pooh Bear, yeah.
Was it 23? It's in the public domain when we painted the Winnie the Poohs. So thank you, you guys. If you happen to be listening, thank you, thank you.
Those would look so cute.
Yeah, every little bit helps. Adds up. Okay, let's do the wings.
Speaking of every little bit helps, Vivian sent $6.99 in a super chat and says, thanks for all the lessons you offer us, smiley face.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your patience while we switch live streams.
Yeah, Vivian followed us.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm saving it for a microphone because Emily has one kind of microphone and I have the other. And Emily's is better, but it's higher maintenance. And I can't find it. And I think it'll sound better if we match. I might be wrong.
I'm trying to wear this one a lot lower than I usually do so that we level out. Because if I wear it where I usually wear it, I'm a lot louder than you.
Well, and I have mine up on the top of my shirt.
Yeah, I have mine like in the middle of my shirt.
And if I don't wear, like I use this for all the new videos. It's a new microphone.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't wear it near the top of my shirt, it has a little that tin can sound like it's just coming through the phone
Oh, yeah.
speaker. So I'm like, oh, I don't. Maybe I'll just try 2 new ones or something. I don't know. It's better than no microphone, at least.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're trying to make improvements.
Gravy said, glad you mentioned it was a nuthatch with like the kind of like laughing, squinty closed eyes emoji. I would have called it a sparrow. All small birds are sparrows to me.
I didn't know. I had to Google it, and I hadn't seen them before. And then
this is the bird that you were excited about.
Yeah, I was going to paint the white. I don't know. I think it's called white-breasted nuthatch, and it has a black cap like a chickadee. I overemphasized the rings on the eye so that I can sneak up on it. Let's see if I can sneak up on it here. But then I saw this one, and I like the colors a little bit. It is more colorful. I'll probably paint the other one, too. But I end up painting birds and, like, daisies because they sell. I need to paint more daisies, too. I'm out of cows, Emily. I don't have any cows.
Oh, no. Even the...
Oh, the one in the entryway is still there.
Okay.
If that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I sold no. The one that should be Justin Bieber, but I didn't name it.
Yeah.
I can't think of the title right now.
Stray hair?
Oh, stray hair, don't care. Or long hair, don't care.
Long hair, don't care?
Yeah. Yeah, stray hair was the big one where I had spaghetti hair on the top.
Okay.
And a little bit of a river or something.
Yeah. And Marty says, you do a great job.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting better at painting and talking. Yeah, I think that's too light on the ring, but I'm gonna leave it for now. We need a little. What's nice about anything but a pet portrait is if I don't hit all the markings just right. Like I've seen a robin with a white feather, or not a robin, a cardinal with a white feather in its tail. So interesting. But you get variations in nature all the time. Sorry, you could tell my brain was
paused.
Yeah, I was looking at the reference photo. There's a little tail that comes through. I left it off. You could put it in. Right there. I just left it off. It could be up instead of down and we wouldn't see it, or straight out. So I'm saying it's straight out. Yeah, this is starting to look better. I'm wondering if that has one too many toes. Well, maybe that'll be a variation of nature. I think they have the backside. And actually, I'm liking the wood now that I'm not obsessed about it. Overly focused. So when you're an observer, even a better observer than maybe you were before, which I think is neat. But then sometimes, like we're watching TV, I'm like, oh, that guy's right ear is low, you know?
Yeah.
And that can annoy your family. I'm going to mix a kind of a Prussian blue here. But, you know, one of the skills is observing better, painting what you see better. And then after you get really good at that, then you kind of go off course and like, I'm going to change the color, or I'm going to make it chubbier, or, you know, you start playing with it and having fun. I don't know if that's actually darker.
Marty sent $19.99.
Marty?
And said, hope this helps get you closer to your new mic, smiley face.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, it does. Do you remember what I said the one cost I just bought? I don't remember.
I don't know.
They're at least 50.
Yeah, I was thinking like 60.
And they're not. Well, everything's gone up in price. You know, it's like eggs.
Eggs went down.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Something happened, and I thought I saw something on the news about eggs went down a while ago.
The bird flu did not help.
Oh.
I cannot tell if that's muted. I'm just gonna, it's gonna mute on the background. Oh, maybe not. The phthalo blue, which is splattered from, I think, the cupcake, is a opaque color. Let's see what it does. Oh, yeah. I think that. Oh, so my son, where's the light coming from? Over here. I have a new sticker and I keep using the other one. It's kind of like washing plastic bags. I do that too. Oop, I'm going to add just a smidge of white to it. Oop, I'm going to grab some water and some white. Oh, I don't know if that looks as gray as I want it. I think we might be okay. So just go in the direction of the feathers. So I'm kind of, you can see I'm, oh, hopefully you can see I'm dry brushing. I'm just going to grab some white. It'd help if I wipe off my brush and then grab some white.
Vivian asks, do you have any previous videos on color matching?
I don't think I have any color matching videos. Do I? I have an art tips playlist, but I don't. I do color match pretty close for a pet portrait, but otherwise I go off the rails and usually make it more colorful than you see in a reference photo.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's just keep working it. You know, oh, I need a little more yellow. Oh, I need a little. Mute it, so you can mute it with a complement or you can mute it with black. Some artists think you shouldn't do it with black, but I really like making brown with a black.
Gravy says, the difference between wet color and dry color is what throws me off.
Say it a little slower for me, honey.
The difference between wet color and dry color, so like how it dries down. When it dries down, usually darker, you know?
Oh, it dries like a half shade darker.
Is what throws me off.
Yeah, if you work dark to light, then you can keep working up to the lighter. It might help you. It might not. Everybody's a little different. I don't mind it dries a little darker because I know I can always put another layer on. And the layers help me, even if it frustrates me for a minute. They also help me. Oh, I kind of left that really white right there. Whoops. Maybe we'll chill it out a little bit. So now, what I would like to do if it was just me by myself is probably spend an hour on his head. And I don't know that you need to, but I just enjoy it. And you know it might actually work. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I was thinking we could put some blue around the eye ring. That might not be the greatest idea. I'm going to put some blue in the black. Just for fun. I don't see it in the reference photo. And then I pretty much did it too much. Because I didn't tell myself if it's everywhere, it's nowhere. But,
oh, I think it's doing the fuzzy picture thing again.
Oh, so it's not. We don't know. We really don't know what it is.
Suzanne says, is it fuzzy?
Yeah.
For me or is it just me or anyone else's picture fuzzy? And Vivian says, yes, fuzzy here also. No.
No. So I had a backup running that I didn't remember to turn off last time, and we thought maybe that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's off. It's usually me, though, you guys. I always say it's not me. Oh, I've got Emily note to call Cox. I don't know if I'll have time.
Okay.
I might be running to Lincoln tomorrow, but.
Yes, mine's blurry. Everyone's
yeah, my
blurry.
iPad's blurry. Oh, that stinks.
I'm leaving every.
My phone looks great. How is that fair?
Yeah, or like you can't like hit like refresh.
How is that okay, YouTube? I think this one I can blame on YouTube.
If we did it from the computer, you can I know Chase has done it before. You can like prioritize your internet to pull this before anything else kind of thing.
Did I hear, you could run downstairs and see if anybody's running anything.
Hmm.
You don't have to.
If you want me to, I will.
Nah.
Would I ask said person to stop running things?
That's fine.
Oh, it's so blurry. You look like you're made up of 2 pixels.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Yeah, and I just heard noise, so I don't think we're online. Oh, that stinks. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just call Cox. And oh, can you go to Cox and see what our upload is?
Yeah. Well, I have a speed test on my phone still back from the apartment days when it would be awful.
Yeah. I really feel like it. I mean, we have new neighbors. I totally feel like that's what it is.
Our download's fine. You're pulling a lot for download.
No, it's always the upload.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one we gotta worry about. Oh, yeah, you got like...
Whoops.
You got 287 for download, and you have 11.8 for upload.
Oh, actually, that's not horrible.
No, but it might be enough to make it cranky. Closing every window, that would suck up internet for you.
I'll call them and get them out here to check, because I pay for the,
That's nice.
I don't want to deal with you when you come. And then I'll call, see how much to upgrade. We're not at the top.
No.
We're like medium high, or I don't forget what they call the levels. I'm just dotting. I don't know if you can see it, but just to kind of tone down the eye ring.
It was around this time last Wednesday too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're buffering.
I wonder I feel like it's a neighbor.
I think it's, yeah.
We've got well, I don't want to say anything, but we've got a lot of users that moved in compared to we had 1 and 1.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, you know what it could be? Last time I had Cox out here, I hate to throw them, I'm not going to say their name. but he said, like, we had a bad line, and a good thing that we fixed it, because I can't remember the whole thing, but they would just shut us off because all the neighbors will complain. And he was pretty sure that neighbor has an issue too.
Oh, okay.
Like we did. But see, I was like, I think it's my modem or what's wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Because it'll pull your neighbors down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll call him.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I might have to go to Lincoln tomorrow. Did you write me another note to call Cox? I leave the room and I forget. Do you guys do that?
Call.
I come back in the room and I remember, but there's something about that eye I don't like. I think I need some black under it or something. I'd look at the live, but you guys, I can't see.
Yeah, Gravy also says voice also gets choppy at time when it gets pixelated at times. Yeah.
The only thing that's changed that I can think of are the 2 new
Neighbors.
And they all have
Multiple.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we moved to an apartment building.
I went on LTE on my phone.
Oh, I could do that. Oh, I think I like that better. I just put a little, you can't see it. Do you think the stream will be okay?
What do you mean?
So the replay?
I can check because we had it happen last week.
I think it will be.
I was thinking maybe no. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't think it's the person in the house.
Now, because I mean,
I can hear
yeah,
him doing things.
yeah. Dad's been doing something on a Wednesday every time we have a live.
Well, but I think it adds up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, I just said that on YouTube.
That happened kind of like towards the end of last week, correct?
I don't remember. It happened more. I don't want it to happen at all. You get one thing fixed.
No, it's blurry in the playback too.
Oh no. My phone looks great. Oh no.
Yeah, it's whatever you see in live, it's gonna put out, you know?
Well, that makes me want to cry.
No.
Can I cry on my bird? People can't even understand me.
He might run a
Because I'm
little bit.
garbly.
Yeah, he might run a little bit.
He might run a little bit. He might run away.
Yeah, Marty says the same thing. It's about the same time last week, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's a little suspect.
It's just got to be the flux of,
Yep.
you know, everyone's done with dinner. Let's go to our rooms and
watch TV or get online and game.
Yeah.
And I know we've got a gamer behind us, which I think is fun. Jack's a gamer. My son. Should we stop and just not even finish it?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, I don't know are we wasting people's time? Are they hoping it just gets better?
Let's see. Gravy says, yes, it's an actual phenomenon. The doorway resets your brain because the environment changes in the visual. Oh, when you were talking about leaving the room.
Yep.
And the visual part of your brain assesses the situation.
Well, he can hear us. Sometimes.
Yeah. And then Leanne says, darn, just show us the fish painting on Facebook. Oh, and Suzanne says, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. I can't make anything out. See you next week.
No problem. Type no problem. I'm so sorry.
I hear us fine. It's just the picture's pixel.
Oh, somebody said we were garbly sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it like goes like a glitchy like skip in a word kind of thing.
Oh.
When it's really pixelated, but I haven't heard one in a while.
I'm going into a ton. Oh, I can't do it. Oh man. So we will get this far. Not if, we will. We need to find a location where we have a dedicated line to stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just adding another layer to lighten up the chest again. So here's where layers can kind of be fun. Now that I've got some color down and some white.
It might be risky, but I wonder if is LTE bad up here? I wonder if you go on LTE if it'd honestly be better.
On my phone?
Yeah.
Should we just try it since
We'll try it.
Since we're kind of wasting people's time anyway?
Yeah. Well, Marty says not a waste of time, but you could finish it and record it and put it up next Wednesday.
No, yeah, but it won't. It'll still be. The recording's bad.
Well, no, like we stop it, probably.
Well, I'm almost
record
done.
it. Yeah, I know. But did you change it to LTE?
No, I have to do that.
Yeah. If you want me to, I can.
Sure, just because you're faster.
Okay.
With the phone and I just did something I don't like here on this. Oops. I dropped water. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, I just have to get to the right corner to
You can take it out.
pull down. There we go. Does anybody?
That still says live.
Good. Oh, I buffered.
Oh, we stopped. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's so much clearer.
Oh, now it's horrible.
It's so much clearer. I'm caught up.
Emily, you are a genius. Here, screenshot before we buffer. It's not, it could be done. Emily, you're a genius.
I only thought about it because occasionally I get a TikTok live and people like buffer really hard, and then they're like, I don't know why I had this flash to the like this chat being like, get off Wi-Fi if you're on Wi-Fi. Okay.
Hey, I've got unlimited LTE, don't I?
Yeah.
I ask you.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We could just do LTE from now on.
Oh, thank you, hun. Emily saves the day twice. 3 times?
If only we could like put a note in and go back into the video and be like a voiceover of like, just hang on for like 10 minutes because some we will figure out that we need to be on LTE.
We could. We lose the chat, but we could.
No.
And we could edit out the beginning because it's really weird.
Me.
Or I say we. You could do that.
Guys, doesn't it look so much better clear like that? Instead of like an abstract pixelated painting.
See,
Wow.
I don't watch anybody. I would not have known to do that. I don't think I would have thought to do that. Oops. I'm just looking for a little darker color. So I'm just glazing. There's too much water in my brush. But here's where you can start playing. So the bird's pretty much done. But you can start playing with the values. We could put white on his chest or yellow on his chest, but I don't know. I think that might, I mean, you could, or it looks more yellow in the live stream than it does in person. Jeez, than it does in person. And wipe your brushes off after you rinse them. What's nice about acrylic is it dries so fast that you can get away with just lightly. It might not be cured, but I can pretty much dry it. Oh, Anne, you know I was mad. I said Anne.
Yeah, I know.
That could be pretty close to done. I still want a little... Let's do this first. I'm going to grab some brown and put it over my gray. Now I'm just playing. What a weird day.
I know.
What a weird day today for us. And thank you for being here because I feel so much better hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I do. I feel better when Emily comes over. I'm just like, oh, my best friend's here. Then I complain to her. Poor kid. Dump out my problems. That's not fair. She's my daughter. Okay.
Okay, we're going to remember next time.
Just
Are we going to remember? Somebody's job is to remember 2 weeks. Not next week because we won't be here. The week after.
You could write LTD down too. LTE.
Right. If we get blurry, LTE.
Or just start on
LTE.
LTE.
Yeah. I do worry that since the LTE... if we start on LTE and the LTE gets bad, it's not like the Wi-Fi will kick in, you know? I guess then we could just turn on the Wi-Fi. It'd be the reverse.
I don't know.
We could just start on LTE.
I get being scared. I've been scared lately. I'm just playing. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe I'll grab some brown. Are you breathing now?
Yeah.
Are you yawning?
Yeah.
Good. It's been stressful.
Yeah, and I have to, well, I guess I don't mow, but I do the edging, and then I use the leaf blower while Chase mows. I have to do that. We put it off yesterday. Well, I think Chase was doing something, and he completely forgot, and then that's why I kind of half mentioned, like, so when are we going to mow? But it was 1,000,000,000 degrees yesterday, so I was like, it's got to be cooler tomorrow. No.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, it should. Is it going to be?
It's supposed to be like this till Friday.
Okay, Friday.
Yeah. So I'm like, we can't wait that long.
Kind of a bad word again on YouTube. I'm throwing the water today.
Bab says, almost forgot, but I'm here. Beautiful bird. Hopefully you weren't here for all the blurriness.
We
Babs.
buffered and blurred for a while. Yeah.
But we figured it out.
Emily was smarticle.
LTE.
I might just put the post-it like right on my bulletin board.
Yeah.
LTE.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a post-it girl. I'm a note girl. Well, I don't know if I'm a girl anymore.
I know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
My
10,
life's been, well, and then
11,
other notes, and I have a
12,
notebook for...
13, just in like my line of sight.
I've got a full plate right now. I should quit saying that. It's like I'm trying to... it's fine. It's just sometimes life happens all at once. And then it'll settle down. It'll be good. Okay, I might stop, except for the legs look a little pale.
They're a little pale.
Or I could, I need to, I can look at the live stream.
Yeah, now you can.
We'll do a screenshot in case
Marty says, I have notes everywhere too.
Yeah. I don't like to, if I don't do that, then I try to keep it in my brain and then I don't sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, I'm going to lose it though if I do it because my background's so dark. Maybe let's do this. Let's change. I like my background. I like this at an angle, the leg at an angle, the beak at an angle, and then this light part at an angle. I kind of want to add a little more white right here too. I'm going to say that, you guys can help me remember. But I think let's go straight up white again.
Yeah.
Or white, maybe not again. It was kind of a pinky white. And let's just put a little less highlight on the highlight. Oh, here, you can't see it all. I'll do this one.
Gravy says, hang a checklist on the wall. Remind yourself of everything you need to do before lives.
Yeah, I really should.
We kind of have that. Well, you have we don't have a literal checklist, but you've got
I've got the
order, and if anything is done out of order, then we forget one thing.
Yeah, I do. Thank you for saying
we've got the unplug the phone. I plug in the headphones on your computer if they're not already.
I forgot that one today.
Yeah, and I turn down I make sure that after I plug in the headphone or check the headphones, then I turn the volume off on my laptop.
I'm sure they're thrilled with this. Let him hear it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I bet we should. Like a physical checklist and then.
Yeah, was it in Jury Duty? The show that Chase and I are watching? That way that this woman like tells a story or like is talking, and it's kind of like I think this woman's on the stand and she's like basically kind of just like says the same 3 things in different phrases over and over again, and he's like, that's kind of how you tell a story.
I was just doing a video. I've got this cool, do you want to grab the owl behind you? It won't totally fit, but it's a good practice painting eyes video. It's not human eyes, but, and I was saying in the video, like I would say the thing 3 times because I can't see anybody shaking their heads. Like, oh yeah, I gotta understand, you know? And I'm like, oh, that's so annoying, but I can't. Anyway, this is a video coming up. Well, I can't get it in, but the eyes are great practice, and the reference photo is going to be great practice for you guys. It was for me, so when I say that, I'm assuming if it's your cup of tea. But I started laughing in the video, like they could hear me talking to them. Oh, sorry guys, I do that because, you know, it's kind of funny. But I'm here by myself, and Freckles is sleeping through it because she's bored. Freckles is my cat.
Marty says, having a daughter is the best. And our sons, too.
Oh, yeah, I had lunch with favorite son yesterday. It was really nice.
Gravy says, tell us, it could help new creators later in the future. The checklist? Anything that's going to make noise, unplug it.
Well, the microphones help cancel out the noise.
True, yeah.
I've got
but like
fan ring.
You've got like your work phone, we unplug it so it doesn't ring.
Oh, yeah, I have a landline.
I make sure the volumes are down because I watch the stream on the computer and stuff, so I just make sure everything has a volume is turned down, and then we put your phone, since we stream from the phone, we put your phone on do not disturb so like a call doesn't come in and then pause the stream.
Yep. We learned this the hard way. You don't have to get it right.
Yeah. What else do we do?
Keep in mind, it's just like a painting. You learn as you go.
That's really it. I guess we set up the shot, but
I forget stuff a lot. Yeah. It's better now because it used to shift more. Yeah, what else do we do?
I think that's kind of it. That's the checklist.
Well, get the stream set up in the first place.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Susie says that owl is gorgeous.
Thank you. Those eyes. But it's also really good. You can see the shadows. You can see the color changes in the reference photo. In the video, I put more color change in the pupil, which you can't see in the reference photo. I think it works. You could get to where you have a marble on a marble if you get too carried away. Really fun. Really good practice. I could totally be done. I'm playing now. I'm enjoying this a little bit now.
Yeah, you enjoy.
Oh, I need a highlight in the eyeball. All right, I'm tempted to lose. I haven't really lost any edges, which is a new thing I've been concentrating on. Not on every painting. Here, I don't know if this is going to have enough losing edges. So if you go back and watch, or just glance at even thumbnails of my YouTube, you don't have to go back and watch, you'll see my paintings are good, but they're flatter because I've been concentrating on values and juicier color and just seeing how much I can push those things. I hope the hand motions help. I realized I was doing like an airplane hand motion thing there. And so now I'm focusing on, Emily's chuckling, like, I think you can see it. I pretty much lose the edge of the koi fish. This is a video coming up with a traceable. But your eye completes it. You don't need to see it all. And I think that even helps push it more into the water. But it's hard. I couldn't think of absolutely everything. You kind of have to get in the groove of it and then add a new one. Do you know what I mean? So now I knew about edges and I think about them a little bit, but now I'm really starting to think about them more. So there I sort of lost it, but it's the same value, but this is blue, so you can see it a little bit. Does that make sense, you guys? Losing the edge, because your eye will complete this shape. See, I said it twice. I totally think it's because someone doesn't go, okay. And you used to go, okay, and I thought that was weird, Emily. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
But it actually probably...
Our first few lives, you're like, why do you respond? I'm like, I just figure it's the voice.
Yeah, and
it's
really,
the overseeing
and now
voice.
you don't respond because I complained. I'm like, oh, I think I need it.
Yeah.
It's hard to work for me, isn't it? All right, I'm going to lose an edge. That whole setup, I didn't want to, but I'm going to, I don't know if you guys can see the cat hair. I brushed freckles today.
Susie says those koi are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Marty says, I love koi fish. Excited for the koi video.
And the traceable. Woohoo.
And Gravy says, yes. To the does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, thank you. I'll get better. I mean, everything takes practice.
I like the koi because at our zoo there's a big bridge and underneath in like the pond.
Yeah, it's pond. Yeah, it's a pond. It's not or a small lake or.
Yeah, it's a pond probably.
It's big.
There's a bunch of. Technically, I believe the pond is there because of that type of monkey that's out there.
Yeah.
Need to be surrounded by water for some reason.
Well,
like I don't know if they're vicious or something.
Yeah.
But they're scared of the water, so they won't go through the water or whatever. So it keeps them where they are. But there's koi in that pond, and then on the bridge there's a bunch of like, I don't know, like gumball machines, but there's there's food for the koi in there, and
you
it's
stick a quarter in, you hold your hand underneath the dispenser, and you turn it, and a bunch of koi food comes out. And if you just if you drop like a fistful of it, just the swarm of like that comes up to the water of like all these kois trying to get it. Masses of them.
Yeah. So I like the koi.
All right, now are the legs too dark?
No.
I'm trying to lose the edge, but it actually went darker.
I don't think so.
And that one's a little oranger. It's softer edge. So I could also, here's something else I need to do. I don't need to. In the reference photo, this wing looks a lot like this. But I kind of want to bring it up a little more. This is where painting takes a lot longer for me too, because I'll keep playing with it. Oh, that's watery and wasn't the value I wanted. Oh, surprise, it's watery. I never wash out or dry off my brush.
Oh. Gravy says inlet and outlet makes it a lake. Ponds are spring or rain fed.
Oh.
What happens like with a man-made lake? Does that still have that though? Because
Probably.
like, you know, like Bennington, it's Bennington Lake, but I know that one was man-made. Or was like Lake Flanagan, that new one-ish, that's off of like, what, 168th and Ida? Fort? 168th and Fort. That one was man-made, and I think it's Lake Flanagan. But maybe it also has that. The inlet and outlet.
That's really interesting. I'm just playing where I don't know if I need to play.
I like that.
Oh, I still forgot the highlight in the eye.
Yeah, I like when you do the, like on the owl you do it, like the fuzzies that just kind of like don't necessarily need to be there, but they're just like a little extra touch, you know? So like that blue little,
I think that helps. Well, I like it. Do what you like. So there, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little blue highlight. It's way better than it was. We're not buffering.
yeah.
There's a little color here, some black and a little bit of light blue there. So if my sun's coming from here, oh geez, that scares me when I see that much paint. I'm gonna try and wipe some off. And I know if I miss it, I can, oh, look at that. I think that worked. I can wipe it off, the eye's dry enough. And I can overdo it, the little details. My watch is going off that we're at time.
Mm-hmm.
I could put some of the white back in, it might be too much. So that's kind of dry brushing because I can see the texture of the wood or the paint underneath. I don't know if you guys can. It just means there's not much water in my brush or much paint on my brush.
Gravy says what fills it, and I think the rain, but they literally like name it
A lake.
Lake Flanagan. Well, probably like runoff, you know, runoff and
Yeah.
in the rain, but it's like Lake Flanagan, Bennington Lake. But I guess maybe.
I like that this bird hints at blues and oranges, which are compliments. But I exaggerated. But I like that too. You guys don't have to, of course you don't have to do it. But I feel like saying it because I still get comments once in a while like, well, you know, do what you want. I'm just here to hang out with you and have fun, and I'm still learning. Everybody's always, I don't think you ever get there. I hear artists who I think are like awesome. They've gotten there, they're, you know, award winning, whatever, and they're like, I'm still learning, I'm still practicing. A lot of times putting orange in your wood, I already kind of did, but it disappeared. Can be a nice little, oh, there's a soft edge and I didn't do it on purpose. I could totally lose that edge if I make the values just a little more closer. It might have dried down, I might have messed with it. I think that can be kind of nice to put some orange or yellow in your wood, especially if you have an orange or yellow in your bird. I think we're done. Yeah, it's drying down on me. Maybe we'll take a little straight up. Birds make me happy. I think that's just so nice. This is a good day for a bird. I'm so sorry. If you made it this far, thank you for hanging with us. We learned tonight, LTE.
LTE.
There's always stuff to learn. I think I'm saying that because I've seen some, not on my channel, I've seen some comments like they just want to spend an hour painting it and then have a really great painting. And I'm like, well.
You've never met Annie Troe, the slowest painter.
The slowest painter in the world. Well, and I'm also going, gosh, I've been technically, there's some paintings that I've been looking at that are from middle school. I didn't paint much in middle school or high school, but drawing helps, coloring helps. All the stuff that you do, Emily, still helps because it works on your your eye-hand coordination. Don't you think? Oh, Emily might be.
Oh, sorry, I was reading what? What?
Even like crocheting helps because it works on your eye-hand coordination.
Mm-hmm.
All those things help. You don't think they do, but now I need to, if it's everywhere, it's nowhere, and I know I've gone too far when I say that. I don't ever think of it soon enough. Okay, I think we're done. I'm going to sign it.
Gravy says the depth may categorize it as a lake, but I'm not sure. City gutters may fill it, very well may. I mean, it filled pretty fast for, I mean, maybe they do like an initial dumpage, and then it's like rainwater kind of thing.
Initial dumpage.
Because the lake, I remember when Lake Flanagan was empty, and I feel like, I mean, maybe you get enough rain like that, but between evaporation and how little rain, or how under, like, we're under what we're supposed to be for the last few years kind of thing, I feel like it did not fill on its own with just rain. And Marty says, see you all in a couple weeks. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you, Marty.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging out through our technical difficulties.
Yes.
No more Wi-Fi. I'm just going to say, here, screenshot. I'm just going to sign it, and we're going to say goodbye.
I wonder if, you don't have to, but I wonder if we should post it to and just say, like, it got a little better if you want to speed through and kind of see the end touches.
We could put that right in the beginning of the comments.
Yeah. Or I was thinking in the Facebook group, too.
Yeah, I don't post, I mean, on my Facebook page, I don't post the videos in the group.
Just like a photo of it done in the group or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said that. I think Leanne said that earlier.
I can do that.
And then just say, like, it did get better in the end. We figured out all the if you want to see the final touches.
Figured out a workaround.
Yeah.
So I'm mixing white in my raw sienna color I mixed.
Vivian says, thanks so much.
It's awesome to hang out with you, Vivian. Thank you for coming. All right, so I'm just trying to thin it out. I like a little white in it because it'll cover, but I don't want it to be too bright because I want it to say, hey, this is a fun little bird painting, not, hey, Annie Troe painted it. Some artists like it really big and bold and color and... Okay, now I'm worried that that's too light. Sorry guys, I feel like I have too much paint because I mixed with my... I can see it better when I get it over the color I'm going to put on it. Am I in frame? Yes. Hopefully I didn't go out of frame too much tonight. I suppose we were blurry. Oh, that's fatter than I want. So if it ends up being too light, or too light, let it dry and I can glaze a little bit of my raw sienna over it or something. And you'd glaze it over the area so it matches what's behind it. You wouldn't just glaze a little round thing. Well, you could. You could. I think that's going to dry down nicely. And then I sign, I haven't talked about this in a while. A lot of you are going to know. But I sign the back Annie Troe. I don't sign it my legal name because I don't want my legal name to be out in the world like that. Okay, guys. Give this one a try. You really don't need to see all the steps.
And you really can't see all the steps.
And you can't. You really can't see all the steps.
You really can't. So you really got to work on this one with your own imagination.
I know some people like to, but really you're going to have your own handwriting. So trying to follow each step, to me, would be maddening. But maybe it's a confidence thing. You know, if you have a step and an A step. Yeah. So that makes sense. But okay, he's a cutie. I think it's a he.
Usually the brights are.
Yeah. Well, and I made it brighter.
Susie says this Nuthatch painting is beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, the strong whites, getting the values really does do the work. I wasn't liking this greenish gray, but now it doesn't look so greenish gray. It's pretty. Okay, I can comment forever on art. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We just appreciate you so much. You mean the world to us. Thanks for hanging. I said it wrong. Thanks for hanging out with us. Great big happy art hugs, and we hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.